So, hey guys, so this is a tutorial on how to use Classkick. So, I'm probably going to be asking you to do a lot on Classkick, especially if you're doing social studies. So, this one, probably Mrs. Bontrager will be doing social studies first. So, right here, I have Mrs. Baker's homeroom pulled up. I'm just pulling that up just to kind of demonstrate what you should do. So, if you do see the Classkick, let's say in Google Classroom, so, and this is, I'm just going to go through kind of some of the tools of how to use it. So let's say I click on it. Second. Okay, so here we go. So again, I have the class code. Okay, so I'm just going to type, you're going to type your first name in. I'm going to do mine right now. I'm going to continue. Okay, and it's going to pull up something like this. Now I want you to look at the top. So I know that there's 3 pages. So if I have an assignment, I want to make sure I go through all of the pages and do all of the questions on every page. Okay. So let's see. First of all, voice directions. So if you look up here, you'll see this little playlist with a green triangle. I want you to always play that first because you're going to hear my voice and I'm going to give you directions um, on what you're supposed to be doing for each slide. Okay, so when you go to answer your question, sometimes I'm going to give you the option of actually recording your own voice. So maybe if you don't want to enter a text box and you want to record your voice, you can do that. What you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the top. Here are your tools, okay? If you see this little toolbox, it has a voice recording, so add audio. If you press on that, a little box pops over here on the right, and you're going to start recording. As soon as it starts, you're going to say it, okay? When you're done, a little box is going to say stop recording. You push it, okay? And you have an option. You can, like, if you don't like the way your voice sounds or you said something wrong, you can delete it and add another one. It's pretty easy. So again, you're probably just going to have to play around and get used to it. Let's see, what do I need to talk about? Okay, text box. Okay, sometimes I'm going to ask you to enter a text box. So if you look up here, this is one of the mentor sentences that I had my homeroom do. So Mrs. Bontrager, you don't need to pay attention. Again, video is just as a tutorial how to when you're in Classkick. So if I had to enter a text box, I'm going to go up here to this capital T. It says add text box. I'm going to click on it. And I've noticed I come down here, I have a little plus sign. Well, that is I'm going to push down with my mouse, or if you don't have a mouse on your pad on your computer, I'm going to click and I'm going to drag a text box. And then you can see a blinking cursor, okay? Then you go and type your answers. So, okay, so there's my answer. Okay, what if it's too big? And let's say it doesn't fit where I need it to. Well, I can go ahead and I can highlight that entire thing, come up here, and you'll see another 2 capital T's. One has a negative, so I can make it smaller, or I can increase the size and make it bigger, whatever you want. Okay. Also, when you're done, let's say I don't like the position of this text box, so I can just click over it and drag it where I need to. So you actually are going to have to probably do that a lot with my assignments. All right, oh, the highlighting tool. So I'm going to go to the next page. Remember, always click through all the slides, make sure you're doing them. So here I have a mentor sentence, and I'm asking the students to use a highlighting tool. And I want to highlight all of the proper nouns in the sentence yellow, okay? So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to find the highlighting tool. There's a highlighting mode. Here's the pen mode. You're going to click on the highlighting, okay? Right here is the highlighting color. Right now it's yellow, okay? But they have a whole bunch of colors. But since we're supposed to use yellow, I'm going to click on yellow. And I'm going to highlight all the proper nouns yellow. So Mr. Beaver and Roz, okay? So that's easy enough, highlighting tool. What's next? Select mode, again, if you want to click on something, or you're like, if I have you select something, you want to click this box. I actually haven't used it this far, but you might need to use that in the future. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so um, here again, always remember to click play if you ever see a voice recording box, because that's my directions. So let's say, even though on here I don't ask you to use your voice, let's say you want to answer with your voice. What you can do, again, you're going to come up here. Again, I think I showed you this, but I'm going to show you again. Click on that, and you're going to start recording. I already told you this, didn't I? Okay, sorry. I've been up really late doing e-learning assignments and I'm really tired. All right, how about let's do adding a picture. Okay, if I come up here, add an image, okay? I can upload them from my computer, okay? Or I can take one directly from my camera that's embedded on my computer. But I'm gonna upload one, okay? So I have all of this that comes up. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna open it. This comes up, I'm gonna click next. I'm going to click finish, and then voila, your picture pops up. Okay, you can come up to the corners and you can decrease the size, you can move the picture around wherever you need it to be. So that's kind of a fun little tool. I'm going to erase that. Also, a link. Oh, they have fun little add a line, draws a line. I don't know. I don't have you do that, but maybe in the future, you never know. Again, I'm going to erase that. Maybe it doesn't erase. Okay, there we go. Here's a cool tool I haven't used, but you probably will. Add a link. Okay, so I'm going to open, let's say I want to show a picture of Indiana fish. Okay. I can go to a different website and I can copy the link and I can paste it right here and it'll show up. So I'm going to kind of see if I can show you that right now. Just bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to go to Indiana State Fish. Okay, and I'm gonna find this page. Sorry, it's so boring, but I'm trying to find it. Okay, let's just say this page had a whole bunch of Indiana fish. Okay, I'm gonna come up here in the browser. I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna copy it. There, I copied my link. I'm gonna go back to Classkick. One second, I have to switch back to the web page I'm on. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to paste that link, push paste, there it is, and then I'm going to put save. Okay, and right here you see that I saved a link to a web page. So whenever, if you do that and I click on it, it takes me to the web page that you visited. Okay, so there's just a couple of little tools that you can use. I hope you kind of have fun with it. I hope this e-learning is not too stressful, but if it is, please email me with any questions and have fun. And I can't wait to see all your guys' responses.